Come with us camping in Algonquin Park. If you're a tripper at camp, this might be what one of your canoe trips kind of looks like. So first we drove out to our access point. We found our canoes. We had already rented those, and then we all worked together to bring them down to the water. If you're at camp, normally you'll bring your own canoes, but once we got to the water, we packed them up and headed out to paddle for a while until we got to our first portage. If you don't know, a portage is a landmass between two lakes. So we took everything out of our canoes and put it on our backs and then made our way over to the next lake. Here we are just rafting up, taking a little break until we got to our first campsite where we just hung out and chilled, set up our tents, and read for a little bit. If you're leading a canoe trip, this might be a good time to play some games with the kids before dinner, assign roles, who was going to make dinner. But we just took in the beauty of Algonquin Park. We went swimming, and then we started cooking. We had a little stick fire, as you could see there. The rest of the night, we just hung out, and then we got ready to go on our second day, and we all piled up everything back in the canoes and got on our way to our next portage. This one was a bit more difficult, but we all worked together and carried everything across. Once we got across, we found a campsite. We were looking at it to make sure we wanted it, and we decided we didn't want it. But we did find a new one, and we started making grilled cheese. We smushed our bread a little bit, so we just had to spread it out. But then we all hung out, ate lunch, and then started making some bracelets. And we just hung out at the campsite the rest of the day. It's a very peaceful, very chill rest of our day on our canoe trip. It started raining a bit, so we went into one of the tents, continued our bracelet making and game playing, and then it stopped raining, so we went outside to chop some wood for our fire. We got to make fires every night and just sit around, roast marshmallows, and hang out with our best friends. As a tripper at camp, it's definitely a lot of hard work, but honestly, it's just so rewarding. Every time you get back from trip, it just feels like you've really accomplished something. And the bonds you'll make with the kids and the other staff are just so worth it. So I really encourage everyone to go on trip or be a tripper. It's amazing and you won't regret it.